Good morning, Andrea Levy, and today I am at home this morning. So we are going to do a live stretch class, and this is more so for beginners or anybody who just wants to move their body, get stretching, any type of athlete that is not being able to get into their gym right now and just needs a stretch. I know that my daughter's cheer gym right now, they are all off, and I have offered all of them to join me this morning for a morning stretch. It's also great for anyone who is not used to yoga or doesn't know anything about yoga. It's great to start with a stretch class. So some of the things that I can suggest that would be helpful if you do not have a lot of flexibility would be grabbing a hand towel, and you can take that hand towel, and I folded it up. So I took it from here and I just folded it long ways, kind of in a little tube, and that would function as a strap if you don't have a strap. And also if you have very, very limited flexibility, when we do a couple of our standing exercises, you can grab a chair and place it next to your mat. If you don't have a mat, you can go to the carpet in your home. If you don't have carpet, you can just lay down a blanket. So really, at this time, if you're stuck at home, there's so many different things that you could grab so that they would function and assist you in some of the things that we're going to be doing. So it's about 30 minutes this morning, and I hope you like the stretch. And we're going to begin with a little bit of breath. I'll put some music on. So from here, just close your eyes, kind of come to a comfortable seat. If this isn't comfortable for you, I always sit cross-legged. You can take one leg in front of the other. You can take the leg straight out. You can take a towel, you can sit underneath you. So just come to a comfortable seat. Close your eyes. Take a big inhale through the nose. Inhale. Fill the belly completely. Hold the breath. And then exhale through the mouth. And again, inhale through the nose. Hold the breath at the top. Open the mouth and sigh it out. And again, inhale through the nose. Hold. Exhale, let it go. This is great also if you have kids at home. This would be something that the kids would be able to participate in because we're not doing any type of difficult movements today. Inhale through the nose. This time, hold the breath at the top, but keep the lips closed. Exhale through the nose. Constrict the back of the throat. Inhale, fill. Exhale, let it go. So as you close the eyes, try to roll the shoulders away from the ears, sitting up nice and tall, pulling up through the crown of your head. So you want to sit up nice and tall so you have a nice straight spine. And then on that next inhale, take the hands all the way up to the sky. And then exhale, draw those hands into your heart space. As you take the thumbs into your sternum, connect them to your hearts, bow your head, close the eyes. Go ahead and set an intention for this morning. So you want to think about something positive, something that means something to you, maybe that you want to send out into the universe, something you want more of. So we set intention in our yoga practice, whether we're stretching, just because we want to create a positive space for ourselves, something that we want more of in our lives, something we want to send out to somebody that might need a little more. And you'll have to excuse I have my animals always like to find me when I'm on my mat. So they're gonna maybe possibly join in with us. From here, take the right hand, walk it out, take the left hand up to the sky, and then just take a gentle twist, stretch over, reaching your fingertips over so you feel that stretch all down the left side of the body. You can keep walking the fingertips out, keep reaching the hand over, and just take a couple breaths here. And then inhale, both hands come up to the sky. Take the left hand down, walk the fingertips out, and then take the right bicep together. Walk the fingertips out a little bit more. Reach the fingertips a little bit further. Take a couple breaths here. And then stack the spine. Take the right hand to the left knee. Take the left hand behind the back. Inhale, sit up tall. And then exhale, press against the knee. So we're taking a twist, a little bit of a spinal rotation here. It's great to get that spine moving. Inhale, pull up through the crown. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, gain length in the spine. So you always want to increase the length in the inhale. And on the exhale, you want to deepen. And then inhale back to center. Take the left hand across to the right knee, right hand behind the back. Inhale, pull up, sit up a little taller. Exhale, press against the right knee and twist. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, twist. Inhale once more. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center. So take both hands to your knees here, and we're just going to move the torso in a circle, a couple times one direction, a couple times the other. So just take the shoulders forward and then take them back. So when you come back, you want to pull the navel into the spine, just rotating the torso, and then draw the heart forward and around to the other side. So once again, we're just starting to move that spine, articulating in different directions. Continuing with that breath. And then let's go the opposite direction. So when you come back, roll the shoulders forward and then come forward. Once again, moving the shoulders back and forth, moving the torso. And then stretching into that neck. Take your right hand onto the top of your head and gently, just gently, walk the left fingertips out, tilt the head to the right shoulder. So you'll feel that stretch down the neck. You don't want to ever pull or tug. So just gently pull that neck down, walk the fingertips out, and then drop the shoulder down. So as you drop your shoulder, you're pulling the head slightly, feeling that stretch in the neck. And then inhale back to center and switch hands. Take the right fingertips out, take the left hand onto the head, crown of the head, gently pull to the side. Feel the stretch down that right side of the neck. Keep walking the fingertips out. Keep drawing the head down. Take a couple breaths here. And then inhale back to center. So from here, we're going to turn the body long ways on the mat. So you want to grab that towel that I told you to get. So if you have one of these at your house, go ahead and get a hand towel, roll it up so that you have length, and then slowly lower down to the back. You can keep your knees bent here. So as you lay down on your back, keep the knees bent. We're going to start with bent knees first. And then take the hands out to a T position. So you want to make sure the hands are completely in line with the shoulder blades. The feet are down on the mat completely. Inhale here, and on the exhale, drop the knees to the right side. So just let them fall off to the right, and you'll feel, again, that twist in the spine. If you want more, you can take your knees closer together and your feet together and drop them. Try not to lift the opposite shoulder, so that left shoulder needs to stay down on the mat. If you want even more, you can cross one leg over the other and then drop them, and that's going to give you a deeper twist. You can also take your gaze to the opposite direction. You can assist by pulling on that top leg. You're going to feel that stretch down that left hip, on the outer part of the hip, to the inner part of that psoas and hip flexor. And then inhale, come back to center. Uncross the legs if they're crossed, and then just take them and drop them to the opposite side. So wider feet, which makes it easier. Feet together, a little more challenging, or cross the right leg over the left. Take an inhale breath, and then on the exhale, drop the knees to the left side. You want to maintain that twist, but keep that right shoulder, the opposite shoulder, down on the mat. You can take your gaze straight up to the sky, or you can take the gaze to the opposite thumb. Take a couple breaths here. This is a great thing to do when you wake up in the morning, just to get the body moving, the blood circulating. And then from here, take the legs back to center. Take that hand towel that I told you to grab. Wrap it around the sole of your right foot and grab onto the ends and press that foot into the towel. So you're holding onto both ends of the towel here. If you have a yoga strap, you can use that as well. You want to flex your foot, which means the foot is flat, facing up towards the sky, keeping your neck long. So from here, if you want to advance this, the left knee right now is bent and the left foot is flat. If you want more, you can flatten out that left leg, reaching through the left heel. And then from here, you're going to inhale, pull that leg in, bend the elbows a little more, and hold for the exhale. You're going to feel that stretch coming from the base of your glute muscle all the way up the hamstring into the back of the knee. If it's too much pressure in the back of the knee, slight bend into the knee and keep pulling that leg in. Inhale here, hold for the exhale. If you want more, you can release the strap. You can grab around the ankle. If you want even more, you can grab a 2-finger peace grip, as long as the right shoulder can maintain a healthy distance or flat to the mat. Take your left hand to your left hip flexor and pull that left hip down. Inhale, pull the leg in a little bit more. Hold for that exhale. So from here, we're going to take that right leg and open it up for the hip stretch. So take the towel, place the ends of the towel together, and then place the towel into one hand, your right hand. So whatever arm is on the same leg, take your left hand to your hip. So your modification, you're going to bend the left knee and plant the foot. Your advancement, you're going to take the left leg long. On the next inhale, allow the right hip to open, pressing the foot into the towel. You might only get just a little bit out, maybe on a 45-degree angle. Those of you who have more flexibility, you can continue opening up that right hip as long as the left hip stays pressed into the earth. So keep pressing that right foot into the towel, into the strap, or into your hand. Take 2 more breaths here. Stay active in the left leg. If the left leg is straight, you want to flex the quadricep muscle and pull the toes back towards your nose. On the next inhale, Draw the right leg back to center. So working into the IT band. So the IT band is going to travel from the back of the knee all the way up to the hip. You can soften your knee, which might put less pressure into the knee. Switch the grip so the towel or the strap goes into the left hand. Keep the right leg straight. You can even take a thumb and place it into the hip and pull the hip back. Inhale here and then let that leg travel. You might not get that far. That IT band is very stubborn and it really pulls the back of the knee. So you should start to feel it right here. So if you're feeling it right here, then you're feeling it in the right area. Take that thumb, pull the hip back, and try to let that leg drop a little more. Take 2 more breaths, in and out through the nose. And then on the next inhale, come back to center. Release the towel or strap and lower that right leg all the way down. So I call this a good morning stretch. Take the hands behind the head, reach back behind you, flex the toes to the nose, and just elongate the entire body. And then on the next inhale, bend the right knee, plant the right foot. Take the left leg up to the sky. So we have that on the other leg. You can take your strap or towel around the sole of that left foot. Again, soften the knee if it's too much on the back of the knee. So start to pull that left leg in, flex the toes back. Inhale, fill. Exhale, hold. Draw the leg in a little bit more. Hold for the exhale. Hi, Izzy. And then option to take that right leg straight out towards the wall, towards the edge of your mat. Pull the leg in a little bit more. Inhale, hold for the exhale. And again, if you don't need the towel and you have the flexibility, you can take a 2-finger peace grip as long as the left shoulder stays down on the mat. So from here, we're going to take that hip stretch. So taking the towel, placing both parts, the ends, into the left hand. Right hand comes to the right hip. Pull the right hip down, inhale here, and then exhale, let that left leg fall out to the left side. So try not to let that right hip lift. You want to pull the right hip down. Even if the leg doesn't go out that far, you still want to keep that right hip down to the floor. Stay flexed in the right foot. Let that left leg fall open. Press that foot into the towel or the strap. And then inhale, draw that left leg back. And switch the grip into the right hand. Take that left thumb into the left hip. Pull that left hip back. So you're pulling the left hip down as you draw that right leg across, working into the IT band on the other side. Keep flexing that left foot. Keep staying active through the right leg. And then on that next inhale, come back to center. Release the strap and take that left foot down. So from here, take the right leg and cross that right foot over the left quadricep. So there's a couple different options with this stretch. We're going to open up the right hip now. So option 1 would be keeping the left foot onto the mat, and you take that right hand and gently push that right knee away. And as you push that right knee away, you're going to feel the stretch in the right hip. So you're going to take 3 to 5 breaths here, just pressing the knee away. If you want more, lift the left leg and press the knee away. The left leg's going to stay at 90 degrees. If you want more, you can reach under and through and interlace the hands behind the hamstring using the right elbow to press the knee away. If you want even more, you can take a strap or towel, straighten the left leg, 2-finger peace grip, and press the right knee as you pull that left leg in. So there's all different variations of this stretch depending on your flexibility. Take an inhale breath here. Deepen on the exhale. And then to come out of the stretch, bend that left knee, take the left foot down to the floor, and then take that right leg back down to the floor. So from here, take that left foot, cross it over the right quadricep, and open up that left knee. Pushing that left knee away, flex that left foot. Option to take this to the next level by lifting the right knee up, pushing the left knee away, stay active in the right leg, bending the right knee. If you want more, reach under and through, grab, use the elbow to press away. If you want more, straighten out the right leg, grab, tap, 2-finger peace grip, and pull the left knee. Push the left knee away as you pull that right leg in. 2 more breaths here. You guys are doing awesome. We've got about 9 minutes left. On the next inhale, taking both knees into the chest here. And then we're going to come into either a modified happy baby or a happy baby stretch. So you're going to lift the feet up, separate the feet, and then take your hands just below the knees and pull the knees into the outer rib cage. Flex the feet. So this is your modified variation of happy baby. Happy baby is a very common yoga pose that we often do to open up the hips, to strengthen and lengthen the spine. You can also, if you want to move into the more advanced variation of this, you can grab the outer calves or ankles, pull the knees down a little further, flex the feet. You can also grab 2-finger peace grip on the big toes and pull down, or outer blades of the feet and pull down. Draw the tailbone down towards the edge of your mat. Take 3 more breaths. This is great to open up those hips. And then from here, close up the knees, and we're just going to gently rock. So there's a couple different ways to come back to a seat. If you're not comfortable rocking and massaging the spine, you can roll off to one side and just assist yourself up. Or if you want to massage that spine, take the knees into the chest and gently just rock, finding that gentle massage on the spine. And then we're going to face back to center. And we're going to come into what we know as a butterfly stretch. And in yoga, we call this Baddha Konasana. So you're going to take the soles of the feet together. And then most people, when they come into their first Baddha Konasana, the knees are way up here. So we're going to work to lower those knees down to the mat. If this is too much on the hips, you can take a towel or 2, fold it up, and place it right under the hip to support that hip. So you can see on this side, place it right under the hip, and then it supports the hip, okay? So if you pull the heels in a little closer, it's going to give you a little less in the hip. And if you press the legs further away, it'll give you more in the hip. So from here, grab onto the ankles, inhale, stack the spine, and then on the exhale, draw the heart forward towards the feet. Use the elbows to press those knees open a little more. Inhale, gain length and space through the spine. Exhale, fold and go a little bit deeper. Keep drawing the heart forward. You never want to have your head hanging heavy. Try to keep your neck into alignment, so the gaze should be forward. Inhale, gain length. And then exhale, press those knees open. One more breath. And exhale. And then inhale, round all the way up. Take the left leg and extend it out. So we're going to take a hip with a hamstring stretch here. So pulling the right foot inside the left inner thigh. If you want more, you can bring it up inside that left inner hip, lowering the right knee down, but that might put a lot of pressure on the knee. So keep it inside for now. You can use your strap or towel and place it around the sole of your foot. Inhale, stack the spine, gain length, and then exhale. Draw the heart forward towards that left big toe. Inhale, gain length and space, and then exhale, fold a little deeper. Take 2 more breaths here. And then inhale, slowly round up and go ahead and switch the legs. So take the other leg, extend it out, and let that knee fall open. Take the foot inside the right inner thigh. Take your strap or towel around the sole of the right foot. Inhale, gain length and space, and then exhale, pull. Inhale, gain length and space. And then exhale, pull. Keep pulling that right hip back. And then slowly come back up. So we're going to try a straddle stretch now. From here, you can face any direction. And you can take the legs as wide as you'd like. So you can take the legs the width of the mat or just outside the mat. You can take them a little wider if you have the flexibility. You could take them even wider. So what we're going to do for this stretch, you want to make sure your knees are completely back and your toes are peeled back. And then you're going to walk the hands down as far as you can. But what happens is as soon as you start walking down, the knees start to buckle in. So you want to keep the knees pulled back, the toes pulled back, and the hips pulled back. And then you keep walking down as far as you can. Inhale, gain length. Exhale, deepen a little bit further. So now I'm close to Izzy. She looks like she wants a belly rub. So I can grab a belly rub here while I'm stretching. Yes, and if you haven't noticed, she is a very, very big cat. So take another breath. Inhale, fill. Exhale, fold. And then slowly round all the way up. The last stretch that we're going to do is with both legs together. So this is one of the more difficult stretches. So what you want to do for this is called Paschimottanasana in yoga, seated forward fold. So you want to take your hip, lift the extra flesh from out of the way and find the bony part of your bottom, your sits bones. And do that on both sides. And then take your strap or towel. You're going to take it around the soles of your feet. Pull your toes to your nose. Inhale, stack the spine, and then exhale, bend at the elbows. And you want to fold from the hip creases. So the hip creases are here, not rounding the shoulders. You want to draw the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, stack, and then exhale, fold. Inhale, stack the spine. Gain length, exhale, fold. Those of you who have the flexibility, you can release the strap or towel. Maybe grab around the edges of the feet, a 2-finger peace grip around the big toes. Inhale, stack, and exhale, fold. So the focus today was more so on the legs and the hips. The next time I do a stretch class, I'm going to focus more on the upper body, the head, neck, and shoulders, just so there's different variations for you to be able to go back to if you just need stretch. The most important part about the stretch is that you stay fluid with your breath. The inhales and the exhales through the nose are going to help you deepen each pose. They're also going to help you to circulate your blood. So if at any time you feel like you need a morning stretch or an afternoon stretch or any other time during the day, you can always come back to this or check out any of my other YouTube videos. Yesterday we did a HIIT training class. I'm doing a live vinyasa power yoga class later from my studio. So while we are all taking some time away from one another and social distancing, please make sure you encourage friends and family to follow the rules, stay home. And if you do have to go out, make sure you're following the parameters that have been put out by the government. Thank you guys so much for following along with me this morning, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.